post on X from Alderman Brian Hopkins, who's of course one of the downtown aldermen, and he, this is the alderman speaking here, so that's who we're attributing this to. He has posted a tweet or on X, 300 juveniles, he says, noting rioting in the Loop now. At least 5 victims have been shot, 1 critical with life-threatening gunshot wound to the torso. Multiple police officers attacked and injured with mace and stun guns. At least 1 police officer has been hospitalized. That's according to downtown Alderman Brian Hopkins, who has been very vocal, Rob and Cheryl and Trey, about the need to have new rules of engagement for the Chicago police in terms of how they can deal with youth and how they can deal with large gatherings of youth that happen, as Cheryl, as you say, when the weather gets nice. And it became quite a political story not just a few months ago. Brian Hopkins, one of the big advocates for allowing the police to have much more flexible rules, ability to declare a riot, declare an unpeaceful situation, and to clear people out. So these numbers that he's talking about are a lot bigger than we had heard earlier before. He's saying 5 people injured, shot, I should say, at least 1 with life-threatening wounds.
And there was always that conversation about the curfew between the mayor and the superintendent and the alderman, and that discussion was a constant discussion, and I'm sure this will become a very much needed topic once again. If he says he saw or he's getting information that 300 young people, and at 9:45 tonight, and I went to Rob's office, I went out into the newsroom and I said, you guys, something is happening downtown, not sure if it's a teen takeover, and everybody started researching on their phone to see if they had any information, if there was some kind of meetup, because it started to get violent, and then 5 minutes later, that's when the gunshots were fired.
And we saw these teen takeovers over the summer. They dissipated over the fall. Now we want to play an audio clip. None of us have heard this. Ravi, Cheryl, and me have been here with breaking news coverage, but I'm told this is the moment the gunshots rang out. Let's watch and listen. There it was. So we were talking about this, 4 to 5. There it is again.
You know, Ryan is all the way at the north end of the building in the sports department on the 3rd floor, and his office and the sports department is right next to the L tracks. He said he turned at about 9:52. He looked at his producer, Mike Johnson, and said, those, I think, were gunshots.
So it sounded like 4 there, three in a row, and then 1 more. And that distinctive sound. I mean, we have cars come down here, spin out in front of the Chicago Theater, horse around, get moved by police.
Doing donuts.
Doing these. That sound right there that we just different.
And
Rob,
there were fireworks tonight at the Holiday Lights tree lighting ceremony. There were fireworks, so some people could have. We knew it was a very distinct sound, and Rob just kept saying that. There is a difference.
We just looked at each other, right? We're just right outside of our offices, which are very close to each other, here on the 3rd floor where I am, and it was obvious, and it was absolutely chilling. And you know, we cover all these kinds of things all around the city, all the time, in different neighborhoods, different communities, and so on. But when it actually is happening in real time, you get an entirely different feeling about just literally how lethal the moment possibly could be. So that was quite a moment.
And it's disappointing. It's disappointing. We all love this city. This is home for us, and we love the people here. And it stings. It sucks.
We were also excited to start a newscast on a Friday night with joy and uplifting happiness and celebrations and festive holiday feel, and then that quickly turned. Our producers turned this around so quickly with the help of the team upstairs, gathering this video from one of our assignment editors. And you know, it's heartbreaking to see the couple just trying to figure out where can they go to be safe.
And then you see the brave men and women, our first responders. They're not messing around. They're going toward the sound of the gunfire. Trey, I know you've been on the phone with us. Thanks for being with us. We're glad that you guys are safe. And what you saw as you kind of told us your firsthand account. Any final words? We got about 2 minutes before we get off the air here.
Yeah, I would like to add that there were security measures taken at the tree lighting ceremony, too. There were metal detectors, a different feeling. that's now unfolded into this now chaos. A lot of people were out there for the first time. We were speaking to Chicagoans who just really wanted to have a good Friday night. And obviously, it's turned over.
Yeah, Trey Ward joining us on the phone. Excellent reporting tonight. So we'll find out tomorrow, Cheryl, obviously an update on the investigation, but also what are the new measures going to be to keep everyone safe for the Lights Festival.
Right, that kicks off at 6 o'clock, but road closures. There's a breakfast tomorrow morning. Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse are scheduled to be live on Good Morning America at 6:30 right here from our studios, or maybe down on the parade route.
It's going to change,
so
right? I mean,
is that going to happen? You know, that was scheduled to kick off because Santa is coming to town and all of these festivities, marching bands, young people who have worked all year to participate in this Festival of Lights parade.
It almost certainly is going to go on. So, you know, whoever did this, you're not going to stop this city from continuing to start this holiday celebration because of some meaningless decision by you. 2 people confirmed shot downtown State Street, right outside our studio, where Walgreens is, and also the theater. Robbie, thanks for your coverage up there. You had a lot of new information for us while we were gathering this all together.
And just I want to remind folks that most of the video that we've been showing here tonight was shot by our folks here, right out those windows. That's what we see.
Great.